Alright, what's up, goobers? Welcome. We're going to be doing a name tier list right now. I think 2 years ago, I did a name tier list with the DC1 and 2 casts. That was just because the names were announced on that day. Now it's a little late to be ranking the DC4 and the DC5 casts' names. But to be quite honest, it's kind of interesting how if you watch the first 3 seasons, they very rarely mention the last names because they didn't really exist. And then going forward, they sort of mention it a lot. Which I always found like an interesting choice, just because like most casual viewers probably won't have the name guide, so they might be a little like confused. I'm not saying like, you know, they can't fathom the idea of a last name, but it's like if you don't have the guide, like calling Ted like Gordon might throw people off, like especially in the early episodes when you're just getting to meet him. It's like, who's this Gordon person? And I get it that they put the names in like supplementary content, like the audition tapes and all that stuff and the interviews, but I don't know. I always felt that when you're making a show like this, you want to streamline it to be as accessible as possible, because not everyone will have the guide with the names and the ages and the sexualities and the ethnicities, right? So, anyway, that's enough rambling. It's been a long time since we did this last, but here we are, 2026. We're doing a name tier list. So, Alessio Castelli. Look, I don't know Italian names. I'm not Italian, but I like this name, Alessio Castelli. It feels like it suits him. You have like Castel, the word Castel, which like kind of sounds like pastel, which makes sense because he's like a painter. I don't know. I really like this name. I'll give it an S tier. Alessio Castelli. Very nice. Ted Gordon. Right, so right off the bat, we have Gordon, which, it's like, the image that I get is Commissioner Gordon from Batman. I know that his wife is named Barbara Gordon or something like that as well, which is, like, also related to the DC comics, so that was, like, nice little Easter egg. I believe my friend Emer put that there because he's a big fan of the DC comics. But yeah, like, Gordon, like, I like the O sounds, because it's like, you know, it's like a rounder sound, and Ted is a rounder guy. But I also like the sharpness of the G and the D. Gordon. It's like, you know, it's very, it shows like a harsher sound, which makes sense because he's a harsher guy, if that makes sense. This is like another reason why I love the character in Ace Attorney Godot. It's like the G and the D and the T. It's like, even though the T is silent, it's like, it hits. And I feel like this name hits. Like, Ted Gordon, perfect name. Great name. Diego Olivio, on the other hand, I don't know. It feels a little soft. I don't really like the V in it. The O, it's like very rounded. And like this guy, he's very laid back. He's very chill for the most part. You know, with the exception of a few things. But Diego Olivio, I don't know. I just realized I referenced Godot and like his spoilers, but Godot's real name is Diego. So it's kind of funny that immediately we went to Diego. I didn't even think of that. But I don't know. Diego Olivio, it's like, I don't know. There's a few too many O's here. I feel like it doesn't really suit him that well. I like the first name Diego, of course, but like Olivo, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of this name. I feel like they could have cooked a little better. Tristan Vick. It's like, they have such a cool name because it's like you have the V and the K and it's 3 letters long. Tristan Vick. It's like 3 syllables. It's punchy. It's sharp. Like, I kind of like this name. It fits like the goth aesthetic. Tristan Vick. Very great name. Lots of great names so far. Linda Anderson. So she's from Minnesota, based on the accent, right? And it kind of reminds me of the movie Fargo, where, you know, and they distinctly reference the movie Fargo, Darren Tootin, in Disventure Camp Season 4. I have mixed feelings about this name just because, like, when I think of that, like, that place in the world, like the Caucasian, I don't know where it is, Midwest? I don't know, the American Midwest, I like to imagine more whimsical sort of names. Like, in the movie Fargo, you have Jerry Ludengard, Marge Gunderson. Like, Linda Anderson is, like, kind of in that same vein, but it's not nearly quirky enough. And I get it. You don't want to make the show, like, overly cartoony. Even though it is a cartoon, you don't want to, like, make it super, like, whimsical. That's more of a total drama thing, you know, like Ripper and Scary Girl, right? Those kinds of names. But, like, I don't know. Linda Anderson, I feel like they could have done a little better, but, like, it fits the Minnesotan vibe that I would associate with. Ivy Berkey, like, my favorite character of this cast. Ivy Berkey, I like the name Ivy. Like, this is less of a first name ranking, more of a, you know, last name ranking, even though it takes into account their full name. I like the name Ivy, but, like, Berkey, I feel like I like the Erky part. It rhymes with, you know, perky. The I at the end makes it really cute sounding. I like the K before the I, like Berkey. I don't know about the B, though. The B is what throws me off. Ivy does not seem like someone who would be Ivy B. I don't know what the letter would be, like Ivy Perky, Ivy Worky, Ivy Cirky? I don't know. The B throws me off. We're gonna put in B tier because of that. The B gets B tier. I don't know. I don't like Ivy. I don't like the Berkey part nearly as much as I like, you know, the Erky part, I guess. I don't know. I don't like the B. Benji Hattori is interesting because that implies that his full name is Benjamin Hattori, which is kind of funny. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, Benji is such a funny name. Benji Hattori is such a funny name. There's something about it that's so funny. And maybe because it's the contrast of like a very like what I would associate of like a whiter first name with a Japanese last name. It's kind of funny. I know like, you know, people exist like that, Asian Americans exist or Asian Canadians exist, but like I don't know, like Benji Hattori. I don't know. Again, the more cultural names, you know, just like Alessio, I'm gonna have a little trouble with because I don't understand the context of the name. But like I like Benji Hattori. I like that name. It's cute. Rolls off the tongue. Benji Hattori. Benji Hattori. Sounds like a Pokemon, you know? It's very cute. Richard Miller, like, it's kind of a boring name, but Richard is kind of like I'm not going to say he's a boring guy, but he's kind of like a standard guy. He's like, you know, your basketball coach, he's older, he's Canadian, he's helpful, and he's gay, which is like great. I don't know, Richard, I like, you know, this obviously is in reference to the very first winner of Survivor, Richard Hatch, but like, he's also gay. That's cool. Richard Miller? Dick Miller. Oh, wow. They named him Dick. That's kind of tragic. No. Richard Miller? Like, I don't know. I like the name, even though it's not doing a whole lot. It's a little plain, but, I mean, it's fine. Like, I'll take it. Richard Miller. Cute name. Natalia Bays. It's like, it has Bay in it, and it has a Z, which is like, you know, I know at one point she gets called Gen Z trash or whatever by Spencer, even though, like, she's millennial aged. A lot of her jokes and slang is millennial to begin with. I wouldn't call it Gen Z. Even like the whole tabloids thing, that I feel like that's such a millennial stereotype of like the early 2000s, right? But I like it, you know, to make her name stand out, it has Bay in it, right? Before anything else. That was a big thing in like 2014. And it also ends with like a Z. So it's like, you know, it's like trying to be hip and cool. So it's like, I don't know. It feels like they chose, or is it Baez? I don't know. It's a suiting name that also fits her personality. It's great. Like, this is like straight out of Ace Attorney. I love it. I'll give it A though. I'm not gonna give it like an S tier, but I'll give it an A tier. That's for sure. Spencer Lawrence. It's so like posh and pompous, which suits him because he's a British guy. You know, he's a math nerd and all that stuff. I don't know. Spencer Lawrence. I like it. Like it's like a very like all businessy sort of name, right? Spencer Lawrence. Like it hits like the SP at the beginning. Like it hits hard, and then Lawrence. It's like you have it conjures such an interesting image for this character. I like the name. Spencer Lawrence, good name. Marissa, oh man, I don't know how to pronounce this. Sulu? Marissa Sulu, I think? I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like it's fine. It's not, like, again, it's another name that I would say is pretty cultural, but like, I don't know where I'd put this. I like the X. That's cool to have a name that begins with X, though. Marissa Sulu? I'll give it A tier. You know what? I like it. The more I think about it, the more I like it. Zaid Hakim, I had a friend whose name is very similar to Zaid Hakim. Like, you just rearrange some of the letters, you get my friend's name. So I kind of like this name, honestly. Even if I don't fully, you know, get more of the context, I like how it's a Z name, right? It's a Z name, Hakim. Like, you have the harsh K there, soft M. It's like, Zaid Hakim. Such a good name. I like this name. I'm giving it S tier. I really like this name. And again, it might be because of my friend. But, you know. Next up, we have Amelie Pierre. And I don't like this. I feel like the most cliche name you could give a French person is probably Pierre, Jean-Pierre Napoleon. And I feel like this is like, you might as well name your Irish character Seamus Finnegan or something, you know what I mean? Or your German character like, I don't know, Hans Ludendorff or something like that. I don't know, I don't like this name. I don't like Amelie Pierre. Like, man. Like, I don't know, it's such a stereotypical name. I don't like it. I'm giving it D. Sorry. Isabelle Carboni. I really like this. Is she Italian? I don't know if she's Italian or not. That'd be a fun parallel to Fiore, who's also Italian, because Fiore hates nuns. Isabelle Carboni. I don't know if this is because I know she's based on, like, a person who went on The Voice, a nun who competed on The Voice. I don't know if the last name was also Carboni, because I know that Anastasia was based on a person, an Australian survivor, whose last name is actually Sizova, which we'll get to later. But, Isabelle Carboni, it's a very cute name. Again, it ends with an I, very cute, Carboni. You have, like, the soft B, hard C. Like, oh, man. I don't know, Isabelle Carboni. I like this name. It's not like S tier, but it's definitely like a cute name. I like it. Hannah, you know, and I'm going to say this, Rojas. She's Filipino, so her last name is Rojas. Not Roxas, not the Kingdom Hearts character. Her name is Hannah Rojas. Very Filipino name, and I like it. I like it. It's not like a super, like, as someone who actually is Filipino, I can comment on this. Like, Hannah, that's a good first name to have. It's not like a super common one, but it's not like, you know, unheard of. Like, if you named like a Filipino, like Connor or something, or like, or Logan, like, that's weird. Like, no Filipino would ever go by that name. Those are boys' names, to be fair. But, like, what's like a super stereotypical, like, girl's name that would never be on a Filipino? Like, I don't know, like Elizabeth, right? But Hannah, it's like, that's good. That's a good name. I think it appears in the Bible as well. A lot of our names are from, like, you know, biblical names. or Spanish. So like Hannah Rojas, it's like that suits both of it, right? And that's great. I like that. I don't know. I really like Hannah's name. It's not like too flashy. I don't know. I'll give it like a B. I like it. It's not like super amazing or anything like that, but yeah, it definitely suits her. Next up, we have Anastasia Sizova, and I don't know. I feel like it's such a direct reference. I think this is one of the only characters where the last name is literally from the Survivor contestant from Australian Survivor. I've never seen the show, so I can't comment on it too much. I don't know how closely linked they are. I know they had like Lil as well. Lil from Survivor Pearl Islands inspired the character Lil from DC1, and I think Yule as well, because like Yule is such a rare name. Like, come on, that has to be a Survivor reference, right? Like a one-syllable Korean name is like unheard of. So I feel like Yule Kim is very directly taken from Yule Kwan from Survivor, even though they share nothing in common. Anyway, Anastasia Sizova, like, if I didn't know the correlation, I would probably say, like, A tier, but because I know what the connection is, I'd probably lower it to, like, maybe C, honestly. Like, I don't know, I'm sorry. It's such a direct reference. I don't like it when it's so in your face. I'm sorry. I like the first name Anastasia, though. It really suits her. That's such a Russian name that I love it. But, like, I don't know. Next up, we have Jade Tanko, and, like, or Tanko? Is it Jade Tanko or Jade Tanko? I don't know. I like this name. I feel like it suits her a lot. Like, I like the O. It's, like, a very, like, this person's a real gamer with the O. Like, Tanko, I don't know. And, like, it has the word tank in it, which is cool, because I feel like she is a vote tank. She gets so many votes. It's crazy. I, read somewhere that from episode 10 all the way to episode 22 or 23, like, at the very end, basically, both Anastasia and Jade get votes, and I feel like that suits her, like, they tank a lot of votes, right? And on one hand, I'm surprised people don't complain about that more, because it's like, it's very clear that it's supposed to set them up as like, wow, they're such big players, they survived so many votes, but at the same time, the fact that they're almost always targets and they make the final three, it's like, it's a little, like, plot armory. I know there's only so much you can do, but I feel like it's so transparently, like, oh, we're gonna give these characters lots of votes, and they'll survive it because they're so cool, and it's like, I don't know, it doesn't really do anything for me. Whereas Logan and Hannah, they make the final 4, and the only time they ever get votes is at that final 4, right? Like, episode 23 or whatever is the first time either of them ever get votes. But yeah, Jade Tanko, I don't know. I like this name. I really like this name. I'll give it, like, A. I feel like it suits her. Finally, we have Logan Bell, and, like, I like this name for 2 reasons. One, because it rhymes with Hell, and Logan Hell is kind of like a meme, and also it reminds me of Drake Bell, who's also kind of like a controversial figure with a lot of lots of stuff that I'm not going to talk about right here, but yeah, it makes me think of the Drake Bell, and it's pretty good because when I think of, like, generic young white man, it's like, yeah, that suits him. Give it A. Well, I'll give it B. I don't think it's, like, amazing, but it definitely suits him, and I have no complaints there. So yeah, here's the tier list for the names for the DC4 characters. Now for the DC5 characters. Now this might be a little unfair, because there's only been 2 episodes, so they haven't had, like, an amazing chance to really flesh themselves out, but we'll do it anyway. So we have Ara Kwan. I was just talking about Yule Kwan. I don't think it's a reference to that. I think they just picked a last name. I don't know. Ara Kwan, Harsh K, and, like, so far she seems like a more all business kind of character, so I like that. Ara Kwan hits pretty well. I'll give it A for Ara. It's great. Here's an Era. I don't know. Next up, we have Aubrey Summers. It's a cute name. I like the Summers part. It's a very whimsical sort of name, even though Aubrey as a character is kind of like angry in her 1 episode of screen time. I kind of like it. It's a nice parallel. I like how it parallels her design as well. Very, like, bright name for a bright design. So, like, I like Aubrey Summers. I'll give it S tier. No, I'm not that generous. I'll give it A tier. A for Aubrey as well. Next up we have Bruno Valdiveso. Valdiveso. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Where's Bruno from? I don't know. Is Bruno American? Bruno is American. I'm looking at the wiki right now. Yeah, I don't know what that last name. I'll look it up really quick, actually. Valdiveso. Let's see. It's a Chilean name. Ooh, cool. Valdiveso. Yeah, the more I say it, like, the more, like, it's really sing-songy, and I like it. Bruno Valdiveso. Very nice. I don't really know this character that well, so, like, it's very nice, but it's not doing too much for me, so I'll give it a B for now. B for Bruno. We don't talk about it. Yeah, next up we have Dunya Makise. Dunya Makise. Let's see. Let's look it up. Makise. Oh, wow. The first thing that popped up is the great Kuriso Makise from Steins Gate. I love that character. You know what? Just because of that, she gets A tier. No, kidding. Belgian. Someone named Jeremy Makise seems to be what pops up. Anyway, yeah, like, having a hard time ranking this one. I like the amount of vowels in it. There's a lot of vowels in this one. Dunya Makise. Yeah, I'll give B for now. It's fine. A lot of this is unfair because this is literally based on first impressions. It's not based on any like set in stone personalities. Next up we have Ernesto Salvatierra. Ooh, very sing-songy name. I like that one. I like how both the names end with vowels. I like how you have Ernesto. Like, that's such a nice, charming sort of name. Like, I don't know. I think of like Spring Breeze when I think of Ernesto. Gosh, such a charming name for this Spanish old man. I'll give it like S tier, honestly. I like this name. I really like this name. Next up, we have Evie Marlowe, and I'm really happy they didn't go for the very obvious Jennifer Coolidge from White Lotus parallel. I'm happy they didn't name her like Evie Coolidge, even though that doesn't. It's not awful, but like I don't know. I'm happy they didn't go for the super obvious one. Evie Marlowe. Oh, Marlowe. I'm so stupid. Marlowe, like the wine. Evie Marlowe. Evie Marlowe. Very calming name. I like that one. I like this. Evie Marlowe. Yeah, I like it. Finn Alcott. Ooh, ends with a T. You got the hard C. Alcott. Ooh, it's like that means business. Finn Alcott. I don't like that it's Finn because it takes away from Finn Reality Resort. aka, I don't like it. I don't like how me and Finn Alcott share the same name. Finn Alcott. I'm going for your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass here, Finn Alcott. I don't know. Finn Alcott. I like it. It's very like posh. I don't know if it's like a super Australian name or anything like that, but like it's posh. It hits. Oof, great name. Finn Alcott. Great name. S tier. Next up we have Manu Tuimavev. Manu Tuimavev. How do you pronounce this? This is a hard one. Manu Tuimavev. I don't know. Let's see. Last name. It seems to be Samoan. Ooh. Tuimavev. I don't know. It's another longer name, but I kind of like it. I like how it contrasts the shortness of Manu and then the length of Tuimavev. A tier for sure. A tier. It's great. I like this name. Next up we have Nura Sahal. Nura Sahal. I like how like it kind of it's another sing-songy name. Nura Sahal. I like it, but it's not doing amazing for me. I'll give it like B tier for now. I'll give it B tier. It's all right. Next up we have Olivia Morawska. Olivia Morawska. She's Polish, I believe. Olivia Morawska. It's alright. It's another name that's like, it's alright. It's not doing like amazing, but like, it's alright. Olivia Morawska. Ren Moraga. Ooh, man. Ren Moraga. I like the, or is it Moraga? Yeah, I like the triple threat, the 3 syllables of Moraga. Ren Moraga. It's like, ooh, that sounds like a Danganronpa character. I don't know why. I know like I've compared Ren to Kokichi before, but like yeah, that's great. B tier. It's another name that's not doing like amazing, but like I like it. I like Ren Moraga. And lastly, we have Sam Thitivoranan. What is that? What is a Thitivoranan? What is that? Right off the bat, like again, I really like names where it's like one part is really short and the other part is really long. That's great. I typed Thitivoranan and the only thing that's popping up is Sam. That's crazy. What? No other like notable person has this last name. Did they make this last name? Is this? Oh my gosh! Is this like an anagram or something? Is this the big secret? Because like nothing is popping up. Like I typed Thitivoranan last name and there's literally nothing. That's crazy. Anagram solver. No, we're gonna like put this name and maybe it'll be like an anagram of like a future plot point and it's gonna be crazy. It'll be like, ha, we pulled a. Well, I don't want to say Harry Potter. I don't want to say like Tom Marvolo Riddle because like that's stupid. But like there is like nothing with his name. Huh. Yeah, maybe there's a secret to this name. Because usually, if for the most part, if there's ever like a name where the last name isn't real and it's not something like super whimsical or anything like that, then more often than not, it's meant to be like an anagram. There's like a secret code. Variation, tarnation, aviation. Man, all the anagram solvers I'm looking up are like really bad. They're all like really crap. I don't know. There's got intrasivation is the I don't know. This is like a mystery. Like, what is this name? Sam Thitivoranen. Okay, yeah, all these anagram solvers are crap. I don't know. Someone do the work. Someone try and like find every anagram with this character's name. It has to mean something. But like I said, I like it when characters have like one short name and one long name. But this one, I don't know. It's such like, I don't know how to pronounce it. For one, I don't really know anything about this character. Oh wait. Sam's the isn't he like Thai? Didn't say he was like Taiwanese or something like that? Wait, I vaguely remember. Yeah, Southeast Asian. Oh, interesting. Did I say Taiwanese? Gosh, I'm dying for that. You know what I meant? I meant Thai. I'm stupid. Yeah. Wow. That might be why nothing's popping up. Maybe it's a different spelling in Thai. I don't know. I don't know why nothing's popping up. Okay, now that I know that, I don't know. I mix feelings because like nothing seems to be showing up. I'm wondering if this name is like a mistranslation of something. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I'm hyper focusing on it too much. I'll give it like C for now. I don't know. But yeah, here is my tier list of the names of the DC4 and 5 casts. I hope you enjoy. Yeah. Hopefully this video does well because the other one did well. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.